Okay, folks, so we are back. We had a small tech issue, but we are back and continuing with Paridar. At least I think we are. Let's see. Yes, we are. All right, so we're carrying on. Apologies. We had a small tech hiccup. We are back with our fight. Basil, let's see how your attack roll went.
Yeah, I didn't even do it, so...
go right ahead then. Yeah, go ahead and make your attack roll.
Yes. So the idea was I would use a strategic strike, so I would try to... and then there's a problem of... I don't know, Golek and the Doctor, are they blocking my view? So could I hit
the line of sight
one?
isn't an issue in Pathfinder 2.
Okay, so then, come on. I'm trying to see if I hit this one.
Okay.
So 35.
That is a crit, but you just threw your weapon at him. That wasn't an attack.
Oh.
Why is the damage not displaying there?
I don't know. This was an attack, but yeah, I can...
Try clicking it again.
Yeah, and then roll critical damage. Is it a crit?
If you could, make sure it's setting up so that it's rolling damage and attack at the same time.
Yeah, I didn't change anything. I don't know why it did so.
No, that's weird. But yes,
I was using this thing I was always using. I don't know. I mean, I could...
Yeah, I don't know what... let's see here. I mean, they did that weird thing where it switched over your sheet to German as well, so I wonder if it's auto-set.
Yeah. No, but this is... The sheet is now in English again. So that is...
okay.
Maybe that's the update.
Yeah.
My Igor character sheet looks different. So I wonder if they've updated the sheets.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's just me. No.
Okay, so it's not in the way your attack is set up here. Options? Not simple. Damage rolls as chat buttons.
He's also this as well.
Okay. Huh.
I don't know.
That's weird. Because the other attacks, like everyone else's, didn't.
Yeah, maybe I did something wrong, but.
No, like so. I just. Did you use your strategic? Oh, so a short sword. Where's the dueling pistol? Okay, so did you hit the attack instead of the weapon?
Might be.
Yeah, because like, look, if you hit the attack, it rolls just the attack. Then that's what happened. Okay, so what you want to do is just hit the top button rather than the ones beneath it. So there we go. Okay. All right. So anyway, but roll critical damage though.
Okay. So. Ooh.
All right.
33.
Another one down. Then it is the robed figure's turn. All right, so we've got...
so I'm sorry, I would just use the last action to reload.
Of course, yeah, sorry. Okay. Then we have some spells to go here. All right, so this first one at the top there, he will... Let's see here. So the first one is going to... Yeah. I think these guys are all going to use the same thing here. So it gestures at the top, and there are 4 or 3 orbs as he moves his hand around, and there's blackness that and almost like oil that hangs in the air. 3 little motes form, and then it slams into Igor. And Igor takes that is 12 points of damage.
Okay.
Golag, one of them does the same thing, but targets 3 of your one at each of your, I guess, mirror image things. How many mirror image figures do you have now? 1 in 4 chance of hitting you. Okay, so give us a 1d4 roll first.
Okay.
So that destroys an image. Then a 1d3 roll, or 1d6, I guess. I mean 1d3. It's roll 20. We can do that. We have the technology. That does hit you. You take 3 points of damage.
Okay.
And then 1 other of your images is destroyed. So you have 1 image left and then yourself. And final one, Sally, is going to do the same thing to you. Oh, fuck. You take 15 points of damage.
Oh.
Okay. Then it is Golag's turn. What do you know, Golag?
Golag is, let's see, he is going to, he's going to cast Rouse Skeletons.
Okay.
And they don't seem to be...
So it's a 10-foot burst. Where would you like to locate that?
And none of them seem wounded to us? No, they don't.
No.
Okay.
You dropped 3 of them, but there 3 remain.
I will go for this one.
Okay. So it's a 10-foot radius, so maybe it would be... Let's see here. Use this. And that filled with that. No, that filled with... that. Okay. Let me just do this. Oh, for Pete's sake. What a dummy. Rectangle. There we go. So there we are.
Nice.
Oop. Why can I not move it? Let's put it right here. There we go. Cannot move it again, too. Fucking roll 20. Tech issues abound today, it appears. Well, let me put this to the back. Boom. There we go. All right.
Picture all the spindly, bony arms reaching out from the floor.
Is that reflex? That reflex save, is it set to being a divine spell instead of occult? Because that reflex save seems low for you.
Give it to me one more time, Kevin. What should I be?
When you drag and drop spells into this, the way it used to work is it would automatically set it to divine instead of, giving you the option. And if you've got it set to divine, I expect your saving throws are a lot lower than what your occultism. So if you go into the settings for that spell and change the type of spell to occultism, it should modify the saving throw properly.
Very good. Let me see here. Arcane, necromancy. What category? Wait. I'm on it.
Okay.
Instead of reflex, something else, right?
So, no. It should be the type of spell. Is it listed as arcane? Hold up. I thought your spells were occultism, not arcane.
Yes, I am occult.
So change the type of spell to occult, not arcane, and then it should modify the saving throw properly.
Done. Let's see. Oh, you're right. Look at you.
Yeah. Okay.
Look at that.
That did
Pro
seem
tip.
quite
Pro
low.
tip from Kevin live.
Okay. It's our troubleshooting portion of the thing. All right. So I actually critically failed the save. So go ahead and roll 4d6 damage. Okay. So this thing is torn into, and you can hear him screaming as these things are dragging away at him.
Yep.
What? You also have one more action.
And with that action, I will, let's see here. One action, let's see. I'm going to, who of us is hurt?
What?
Looks like...
Oh, Igor, but...
Igor and me, but I'm a long way away.
True. Let's see. Life boost. Going to cast. I'll cast. We'll see. It's a free one. I'll go shroud on this one.
Okay.
And I'll click it. Hang on a sec. Shroud of Night.
That
is
is
30 feet.
Yeah.
30 feet. Oh, too far. You know what? I think that's the case for my life boost too. I don't think I have anything. It's okay. I'll let it go.
All right, Doctor, what are you doing?
I'm going to do Igor's free action first.
Okay.
He's got one that he can do, so he's just going to attack this guy that's in front of him.
That is a hit with huge damage. My goodness. Okay. It's not quite enough to take him down, though.
Okay. I'll leave him with that. And then I want to try and find fellows. So I'm going to try and use this Eye of the Unseen thing.
Okay.
I basically just want to use it to cast See Invisibility.
Okay. Let's see here. You can't...
It's just the bit that says...
yeah.
See Invisibility. I don't know if that'll work. I'm just trying it.
Yeah. Give us a... I think what you can see is that there are 3 of those... 4 of those umbral hounds that are sort of lurking invisible throughout the room. So that is 1. You have 2 more. Oh, there's 2 actions to do that.
Yeah, that's 2, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereabouts are they? Sort of
I'll
top
play
and
some
bottom,
for
or
you. Hold up. I'll put them in here.
just so I can give everyone a heads up. And I'll spend the last action just communicating that to the others.
Okay.
Basically.
Okay.
Sort of roughly pointing out where they are.
Yeah.
I mean, I won't be able to mark them or anything, but...
My goodness. Good call.
Okay. Go. Oh, hold up. There we are. Okay. 1, 2, and only Dr. Ersprung can see these as of yet. 3 and 4. Okay.
So yeah, I'll just shout to the others. Like there's 2 dogs 50 feet, sort of roughly 50 feet in front of us, and 2 down there. But I can't point them out or anything, but just to warn them.
Okay, Sally?
Hmm.
And again, you guys cannot see those dogs yet.
Now, with that, I think I'll move back up here and get my not terribly effective hydraulic deflection on.
Okay. Okay. So it's 2 actions. I think you have 1 more.
Yeah, I'll just stop with that.
Okay. Basil?
You can use the armor plating thing I gave you. That takes an action to turn it on.
I think it takes 10 minutes to...
No, last 10 minutes, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh no, hang on. Oh no, you're right. Sorry. No, it's ignore that.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 minutes. Sorry.
So, as far as Basil is concerned, I would try to shoot this one here.
Okay.
The only
again, guys, you cannot see them.
Yeah. I was
okay.
just pointing at the wrong
Okay.
thing.
No problem. Okay.
And using strategic strike again, and maybe trying the right button this time.
Okay.
Would be. So let's see if this works.
25. That is a hit, not a crit. And
yeah, okay, but I mean,
oh, you got strategic strike. You want to roll a second time, or do you roll once and then you take you decide whether or not to use that for the attack, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And if I attack, I have to use that one for the attack. So I would certainly use the 14, and this is max damage. So come on, I mean, not to complain here. Anyhow,
fair enough. Okay, you have one more action.
One action left. So what to do now? I think I would move up there to support Igor, maybe.
Okay. Sally, would you give us a perception roll? Let's make use of, and actually Guile as well. Both of you had a leftover action. Let's assume you saw it.
No.
Okay. Nice. Both Sally and Guile, there's the sound of people running from outside of the warehouse from where you came in. It seems like there are reinforcements coming up from behind. So
that's good.
Basil has moved up. Then it is these things. We'll act this round. And let me add this one here. Let's add them to the mix. They don't know they've been seen, obviously. But they were about to get into the mix here. And they are... I need to mark this page. Here we go. Oosh. All right. Plus... So they're at... There we go. Okay, so first these guys. I think there's only one robe. No, 2 robe figures left. The one that's facing Igor. Will use. it'll use a move to go here. And then it gestures, and these tendrils reach out from beneath the robe and wrap around Igor and down and tag. Yeah, I think that's far enough to get Basil as well. Yeah. Each of you, Basil and Igor, gets a fortitude save against this. The DC is 18, 1-8, so pretty low.
Yeah, it's still too high. I guess I will re-roll.
Okay, and at 130, when we had our tech issue, you would have got a hero point too, guys. Okay.
Yeah.
While you were gone, Kevin, we were discussing whether you did that to like try to short us a hero point.
That does seem like something I would do.
Yeah.
Okay, so both of you success, but not crit. So you take. This is a void damage, but it does not cut you. Fortunately, so you're not suffering bleed damage, Basil. Basil, you take 3 points of damage. Igor takes 3 points of damage from it. And then the other one on the bottom. Okay. Oh, there's that dude in the skull thing. That does damage on your turn, right? Or your skeletal hands?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that's what I would have assumed, yes.
So it deals damage when it first appears. Sustain, you can move the area and deal damage. Yeah, so it's in the new area.
My turn. Right.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you'd have to kind of move it a little bit to do the damage. All right, so then that means he's still in the fight. Igor, give it, or Igor, Golag, give us a 1d2 roll. One magic missile is definitely hitting you, one may not. 2 doesn't. Okay, so we take 1 hit. So your mirror image is gone, and you take 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And Sally, this one repeats its attack on you, or assault on you. That is 10 points of damage you take. Then it is top of the round. Golag, what are you doing?
I am going to... should we deal with the skeleton? Oh, I'm going to sustain the skeletons.
Okay. So I have to make a save again. Against 25. Critical fail, 4d6 damage, please.
All right.
Yeah.
Take it.
His legs are pulled out from underneath him after casting that spell, and he is stops moving after a while from those hands grasping and tearing at him. That is 2 more actions.
Okay. I am going to... I'm going to cast... need to be too defensive, but... I'm going to cast my second iteration of Mirror Image.
Okay.
I keep 2 of them, so...
Okay. Then it is... I say for Golag, then. Dr. Ursprung.
Okay, I should do Igor first.
Okay.
So a swing at this guy.
Yep. He is down.
And then I'm going to bring him back towards me.
Okay.
I can hear the guys outside, can I?
You can. You did not seek, so you have not heard them yet.
So I don't know about them. Okay. So that's 2 I've
It's
done.
not unreasonable that the others may have shouted that there's someone coming from behind.
Yeah, so I will move him slightly more that way.
Okay.
What should I do for the third action? I don't want to get close to these things yet. I'll wait for him to come to us. No, I'll hold here.
Okay.
Couldn't you just attack one?
I haven't got range. That's the problem.
All right. Then
Igor can't see him, can he?
No. Okay. Ooh, these are fast. Sally, you have not seen them yet, but you can hear the sounds of a dog that suddenly appears next to you as it attacks. You'll be flat-footed, so your AC will be 2 lower. That is a 30.
So that's a hit.
Okay. That is... here we go. 9 points of damage. That is 9 points of void damage for what it's worth. And then a second bite. This will be it's a 31. So
another hit.
Okay. That is 12 points of void damage. We have another that manifests in front of the doctor. And doctor, that is a 30. Your AC will be 2 lower.
That's a normal hit.
Normal hit, okay. That is 11 points of void damage. And the follow-up is a 20, let me think here, 23?
Yeah, that's enough.
That's enough? Okay.
Yep.
That is 19 points of damage. Void damage, and then the final will be, let's see here, can I get in there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Okay, so only one attack on Basil. So Basil, one of these appears in front of you. I don't think that's a hit. So you're flat-footed, so you're -2 to your AC, but a 19, I don't think still.
No, 23 is my armor class.
All right. That's
21.
it for the Umbral Hounds. Sally, you're up. What are you doing?
I can see the thing that's in front of me now.
You can now, yeah. And it's as the others have described, these disgusting, semi, transparent hounds.
Okie doke. Then I will. I will do a. Let me just. Sorry. Yeah. It's been so long since it's been fighting. I've forgotten what my actions were. So I would. I've got a tiger slash as well, but I will do the tiger stance. I'll do 1 attack.
Okay. Okay, that is a hit, not a crit.
Okay, and I'll try again.
Hold up. Okay, so that's... Now you can feel that this, when you're striking this thing, that appearance of it not being... not being corporeal is definitely carried over to its form, so you're not connecting the way you would hope. There we go. That second one is also a hit, not a crit, and likewise. Okay. Oh no, you only rolled 1 so far. So your second attack, Sally? That is just barely a hit. Okay. And likewise, like that should be hurting it a lot more than what it is. Okay. Sally, you still have 2 more actions, right?
Yep. I guess I will.
Are you gonna do Mare Special here?
Next to move back.
Okay.
And there go like.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
You always come home. The employees.
Oh, I'll
you know,
use my hydraulic
Deflection?
deflection again.
Okay. Basil.
Yeah. Okay, come on. I'm still thinking using strategic strike to shoot at it, because at least now I have my weapon and it is reloaded. So
Okay.
no, it isn't. It isn't reloaded. So that makes no sense at all. I will actually then drop it and try to use the sword. So the short sword.
Okay. It's an action to ready a weapon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So to draw it, yeah.
And you wouldn't have to drop it. You can still have that gun in your hand, right? You're not using a two-handed sword, so.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So your weapon's out, and you have. Are you doing a strategic strike?
And then I just do a normal attack because,
Okay.
Not...
It's the first attack.
No, that was actually a
remember,
bad roll.
Click on the top thing, not the attack. Remember?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, but it was.
That was a miss in any event. So.
Yeah.
Do you want a hero point then? 2 o'clock, everyone gets a hero point unless you got 3.
Yeah, okay. So then I will hero point it, and then...
Okay.
Oh,
there you go! Okay. So... that is a hit, but again...
And, oh yeah, so the critical damage was exceptionally low.
What is going on? That's 2 12s you guys have... Oh my god. Okay. So then that should be... there we go. All right. You have one more action.
Yeah, okay. I think it's time for a second attack. Just try to do this one and see if this works.
That is a miss.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that's that then. Okay.
All right. Then it is these chumps' turn. So that one guy is still alive. He's the only one left. And he's been focusing on Sally, so unfortunately is out of those unerring force spells, also known as magic missile. I know you're disappointed, Sally, so you know I can feel it's palpable. And there is... There we go. Sorry. All right. He's going to try and cast a cantrip at you. Draws back. I don't think that is going to come close. A 20, I don't think comes close to hitting.
No.
Yeah, and then he'll start moving, I think. A little further up. 1, 2. There we go. As well, you can hear someone is pulling the door open behind you guys. Maybe I'll place them just at the door. One, 2, 3. And 4. There we go. All right, so they've all kind of come in, and they're all probably clustered together like that. All right, but that's all the actions they can take. Golag, top of the round. What are you doing?
I don't think it's worth. I can't see this one yet, right?
Correct.
Okay.
You want to do, guys? I'll just do this here. because
oh yeah, maybe put a
this will
little.
be easier to. Dr. Urspung can see it, but unless it becomes relevant, I'll let Dr. Urspung know. But
Yeah. I don't think it's worth maintaining, so I am going to let the skeletons go. I'm not sustaining that because they move too slow.
Okay.
I have a second iteration of it due to my wand. It's not in my wand, but it let me unload my slot 3 inventory. All magical arcane knowledge that...
So, hold on. What kind of magical wand do you have?
So, well, the wand, I offloaded my the spell of False Life out of my regular spell slots and added a second iteration of skeletons. Was my...
Okay, hold up.
Is what you're hearing.
You have
So it's not really coming out of my wand. It's a regular spell, but the only reason I have a second iteration now of skeletons is because I could offload something into the wand. You know, something that I would usually take as a regular spell slot into my...
what kind of magic? Can you click on your magic wand again? I just want to see.
Sure.
Because unless it's changed, I thought magic wands in this. Yeah, so like the way they work, it's not, you don't get to like dump spells into them. Each magic wand is keyed to a specific spell. You can cast that spell using the magic wand, and then you can try and push it, which may deplete the wand, but you don't get to like swap out an extra spell slot.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So what magic, if you had intended on having a magic wand of skeletal, whatever that spell is called.
Well, what I was intending to do was to put False Life into the wand so that I could take an extra skeleton with my regular slots.
Right,
That was
so
my intention.
Let's just speak, the way magic wands work in PF2, and correct me if I've got this wrong, but it works the way it does in every other version of D&D, where each magic wand is keyed to a specific spell.
Sure.
That specific spell is the only spell you can cast with that magic wand.
Understood.
You don't get to swap them out. So if what you intended was to have a magic wand of False Life, you can cast that once with magic wand, and then you can push it again if you try and use magic wand a second time.
Yeah, we'll just go with what I had intended to do with the wrong understanding of the rules. It makes sense. We'll just go.
Well,
with
again,
that.
let me quickly. We'll take a second to take a look. I want to make sure I don't have this wrong. Because PF2 did change some the way some things work. But let's just double check here.
And I'm perfectly fine with that. I mean, it works fine.
No, it's okay. It was I should have said something before to be clear what spell you had in there.
And I don't think it would even change my mind, as far as like, if I had it from the beginning.
Yeah. Okay.
I would just have a wand of False Life all the time. Works well.
Absolutely. Yeah. Like they're... okay, here we go. Magic wands. Sorry, for those...
No, but I think you're just right, Kevin. It contains a single spell.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Once per day.
Well, it even talks about how its description is based on the spell it contains, so that makes that even infers even more so that it has one spell.
So if you cast it again, you make a DC 10 flat check. On a success, the wand is broken. On a second failure, the wand is destroyed.
That's per day, per rest?
Well, no, once it sustains a broken condition, you need to recover it. You need to fix it, which was a downtime action. And if it's destroyed, it's destroyed. You cannot use it ever again.
But that chance that it breaks, is that second time ever or just second time per rest?
Every time you try and make a second use of it per day, I believe,
per day. Gotcha.
Yeah, let me double check here.
Understood. So I could use it once per day without it maybe breaking.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. After it's cast for the day, you can attempt a second time, or more than one time. It's just each time you have a 55% chance of it breaking, which means it cannot be used, but it's not destroyed. Oh, fuck me. Sorry, on a success, it's broken. On a failure, it's destroyed. So the second time you use it, it's always going to break in. You need to repair the wand during a downtime action, but or using a exploration phase repair.
So whenever you use it, something happens to it.
Second time in a day.
Second time.
Safe to use it once per day without any issue. A second time you use it, it either breaks or is destroyed.
Very good.
So kind of an interesting risk reward. 55% chance of it just breaking, in which case you make a crafting check, and you do have someone who's got a crafting thing here for repairing the wand. But yeah, okay, so you got false life. A wand. So maybe you can change the name of that to a wand of false life or something like that.
Yeah, just did that.
Awesome.
So all good. So I'm going to, but my original plan still here, right here, is to cast that second iteration I have now of skeletons.
Okay.
And I will do it in the crowd, so I can hopefully capture 2 of them in my 10-foot.
You can get 2 of them, absolutely. Okay, so I'll make the saves for them. It's against 25, I believe. 4d6 damage to each of them. Both of them critically failed.
Okay, then.
And try and do this again. Second verse, same as the first. Here we go. Boom, look at that.
Nice. And again, they're just kind of raked down into the ground, like, pieces of them. And
here we go to back. And, all right, so -8 and -11. All righty. Okay. That was 2. What was your... Oh, you have 1 more action, I think, don't you? Or did you...
I think actually you are correct. Let's see. Oh, I am going to put a cast life boost on Sally.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, thanks.
And that's automatically heightened, so you're gaining 8. Fast healing 8, and we said healing is at the end of the round.
I believe so.
Yeah, start of the round. Oh, no, we didn't say that. That's the way it works. Curious thing, there's a gap in the rules for when that fast healing works in PF1. We discovered that in another one. They never really fucking said when that actually triggers, and that's why we know in PF2. But
so it's not now. He doesn't. Sally doesn't get.
Fast healing triggers at the end of the phase. Damage, if you're taking it, is at the start of your phase, so or your turn. All right, so that's it, Golag. Doctor, what are you doing? Ouch! Besides hitting your hand.
I think Igor's going to go and help Basil flat-foot this thing.
Okay.
Try and get rid of one of these nasty things. So he's going to come up behind it.
Okay.
And smack it a couple of times. That's
right
the plan.
ahead. Now, that is a miss.
I shall re-roll that one.
Okay. That is also a miss.
As well. That is rubbish. Okay, so that is his first attack. And then his second attack.
That is
22.
also... flat-footed, yes, it does hit. But is Igor, do his attacks count as magical at this stage for his...
Oof. Don't know. Don't think so. He's got bludgeoning, piercing, nothing specific.
Okay, I had a feeling I might have to look shit up. I got Guns and Gears. They're releasing, incidentally, a remastered version of Guns and Gears that apparently is making some changes to the rules, not just like updating stuff. So I just noticed that, and
something else to rebuy.
Yeah, and it's also actually it's not included as part of the at least as far as I could tell last on the weekend. It's not included as part of your regular subscription. You actually have to add it in if you want to get the remastered copy. So I really don't know how different the changes are going to be, but from the way they've described it, it does seem like there are some.
But that is a little bit of backpedaling. They said that all the books would stay in effect, that they wouldn't re-release all of them. So come on, yeah.
But then it turned out that it was more profitable to do it. To read it.
Yeah. So I don't know. You know what? We'll have to look it up in between. Session's almost done. Because I can't remember. It'll be under the companion rules for how they, whether they count as magical or not. But I'm going to count as not for now. And if needs be, I'll add the extra damage afterwards. So it's 14, but look at this. Barely anything on that.
Okay. So are our main characters all treated as having magical?
Yes, because of the automatic bonuses, which is why I'm curious as to whether Igor gets that whether companions get that as well automatically. So otherwise, it would make companions really suboptimal against a lot of, mid to higher level monsters.
Gotcha. So I should get rid of my mystical strikes feat.
Well, no, sorry.
That's what's triggering it.
Let me think here. I'll have to check the rules for that. I can't remember if because there is one that does actually say that it counts as magical. And I know you get the bonus, but I don't know if it counts as magical. Hold up. Let's find out. Okay. It's rules variance. Oh, come on. All right.
So that would be an incredible construct companion, and that would then get magical attacks.
He's only advanced at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is like.
Oh, so there we go. Thank you very much for finding that. Okay. Attack potency. No, so it doesn't. You get the mechanical bonus, but it doesn't count as magical unless you've got that, because that still gives value to taking those items. So as far as I can tell, you don't automatically get that. So you do get value for your Mystic Strike, Sally. And I was applying it that way. But it does mean that everyone else's stuff is not unless you've got a magical... I'm going to have to look that up. I think there's got to be something missing there, or something I'm missing here. Because having to also have magical items feels like it's defeating the purpose of ignoring that part of the rules, so...
I think normally it depends on, so you have this runes applied to your weapons to make them magical. And normally I think if Sally's character is like a monk, so she has to have some item. So I don't know if the feat just gets you rid of having an item to do that.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because I've got my Tiger Strike. It's just my hands, so I'm not using any. So it counts as mystical. But if I have a bonus from having metal claws, they have to be magical as well to get that bonus.
Yeah.
But I don't have metal claws. I just have my fingers.
Okay. Okay. Then Igor, sorry, Doctor, are you doing anything?
I'm just going to swing my warhammer at this one that's in front of me. Then
go right ahead. That is a hit. Big hit. Nice. Let's see. Here we go. Now, there you go. Okay. Then it is Das Hund's turn. First up, Basil. This thing, as it's snarling at you, you can see there are almost like oily mists that are forming in its mouth, and it opens, and you are engulfed in them. Would you give us a will save, please?
A will save?
Yeah.
Doesn't get any better. So it's a 20. Okay, I'm gonna re-roll this.
Okay, 24 is what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Come on. There you go. Beautiful. Yeah. Okay, so with success, you could feel very briefly, it's something very curious. While the darkness was going in, for a brief moment, the light seemed to get incredibly bright, and then it suddenly snapped back. It was this thing was trying to infect you with something, it seems. And then it is going to... It will bay at you. Would you give us another will save, please?
Oh,
you can feel your heart gripped by this.
Yeah, you really want to feed me to the dog. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I will. I think I have to re-roll again, and then I'm out of re-roll. No, so bonus.
You guys just need to find one more rule that I need to look up, and then that'll chew up the rest of the time.
Yeah.
So you guys
my token does not update, but I know how many things
Oh,
I
okay.
have.
Yeah, actually, I can see it on mine that it's updated down to 0.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can feel your heart is just pounding like crazy. You take 10 points of damage as this grip of fear embraces you. Sally, this hound will go in on you as well, and I think he is simply going to try and chomp you. So its jaw once again snaps out at you. You have full AC against this time.
And +1.
Oof, that is a 27.
Damn, hits me.
Ah. Okay, and you take from that hit 22 points of damage. And then it will likewise let out that mist of stuff. Would you give us a will save, please?
Yeah, not my best.
Come on. I think amongst all of expert in each of them. Yeah, you're good. That's good.
That's a miracle.
Just like before, you could see there was that flash of bright light for a moment, and then as if you were affected by this, you would have not been able to tolerate the light within here, but you resist it. And Doctor, would you kindly give us first off another will save as this has engulfed you?
Oof.
So that's a critical success. Fantastic. You shake this off. Your eyes can see in the dark, and you've, tore them out and replaced them with something different. So you are not affected by this, and then it bays at you. Oh! Another will save, please, as fear grips your heart.
There you go.
25.
25. Nice. Success. So you do feel it catch. That is 4... You take 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. That is the 3 Hunda. I'm going to move the 1 hidden Hunda. An Unterhunda. Because he's under the table. I don't think I can see Ingolf's face screw up like, what the... Oh, boy.
Yeah, it's only one, so it must be singular.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Hunden, is that multiple?
Yeah, Hunde is plural and Hund is singular.
Ah, okay, so, Unterhund. Yeah, this is the Unterhund.
The Unterhund, yes.
How would you say obscured in German?
Verdeckt oder versteckt.
Versteckt Hund? So a hidden hound?
Ja, der versteckte Hund, ja.
Der versteckte Hund. All right, I love it. All right, then he is still hidden. Sally, you are up next.
That's for our German advertisers.
Exactly. We're trying to get the Canadian content and the German content. Versteckte Hund. For all your Hunde needs. Sally, 3 actions. What are you doing?
I'll do a tiger slash on this guy in front of me then.
You got it. That is a miss. You want to hero point that?
Reroll that. Yep, I'll hero point that.
That is a hit 34. And a crit. Go ahead and roll crit damage. That's more like it. All right, so...
rubbish hit. 2, 2, 1, 3. On D8s.
All right. There we go. And you were flurry, I think?
So I will do a flurry now as well.
Okay.
And so that'll be a number 2 hit.
Let's see. For 2 is a miss. You want to hero point that?
I'll hero point that as well.
Okay.
And my third attack.
Roll that last one a second time. Let's see if we'll confirm fumble. I like. Oh, no, ignore me. There's no fumble rules. It takes too fucking long. Go ahead and roll your third attack. I forgot, with 3 actions, that gets tedious as fuck really quick.
Okay. And I will use... My last action will be to use a potion of moderate healing.
Okay. Now, the tiger, that last attack, you still have 1 hero point. Do you want to reroll that one?
No.
Okay. All right. Yes, and life boost at the end of the turn. You'll gain 8 hit points back, Sally.
So that's 3d8 plus 10 as well. Roll 3d8 plus 10. 33, so 41 back.
Okay, and there is 3 more rounds left in life boost.
Yeah.
Okay. Then it is Basil's turn. Basil?
Okay, so we have this this thing between Igor and me, and he's flat-footed. So I will attack.
He is flat-fucked. That's indeed.
Yeah, let's hope we can achieve that. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. And that is maybe a miss, and I'm out of rerolls.
Just barely a miss, yeah.
Yeah, that is.
Is that with the flat-footed though? Or...
That's with the flat-footed.
Yeah, it's
a shame.
Okay, I'm going. Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. You have 2 more actions.
Yeah. And I would have hit with strategic strike, but I was. Yeah, I was.
Oh shit! So you have 1 more. That is a hit, though.
Yeah. Well, 6 points. Come on.
All right, and again, because of this thing's diaphanous form.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no. I have 1 action because I didn't use strategic.
Oh, you did not use it. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. So I will then drop my weapon and get out this twisting twine that I have.
Okay.
And I can't use it right now, but I will use it later.
You got it. Okay. The suckers at the back. Okay. Everyone is engaged with a dog except for Golag. It's going to seem like I'm picking on you, Golag, but you are the only one left here, so...
Excuses.
Give us a D4 roll first, because you got a full suite of mirror images to go through here. That one hits you. So that is 3 points of damage you take. And then the 2 of your mirror images are gone. And then give us a D2 roll.
Okay. How much damage?
It was 3 points of damage, I think. 3, so.
Okay.
That hits you as well. Shit. Okay, so then you take 7 more damage, and your things are gone.
All my images are gone?
All your images are gone, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
All your apes are gone. I'm very sorry. That feels like a 2003 reference, but let's see here. And oh boy, here he is. Yeah, I think these other 2 are just going to slam into you. So you... Actually, as the sort of shadow worker, I can see why they would particularly dislike you. That is 11 more damage. And then 11 more damage. So 22 damage total as they're unloading their shadow missiles on you. Then there's 1 more left here. And he is going to try and use something on you. Let's see here.
Well, I feel this is going well so far.
You guys have made it through the second wave. You guys are Doing all right. And Sally, you're up over half health. You're good. You're good.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we should have used this action and not spent them waiting.
So this one, the one that's approaching you, Sally, who seems to have been focused on you, he intones a different kind of spell. There is more of those like dark glyphs that seem oddly similar to some of Golag's tattoos. And then he just simply says in a voice that may require obedience, drop down. Give us a will save, please, Sally. DC is only 18.
I will save.
No problem. No problem. You can feel as if he was trying to magically compel you to spend your first action dropping down. Now, you did succeed.
I'd have been okay if he told me to drop my weapons.
Yeah, there's a reason he didn't phrase it that way. Then it seems as if they have been forewarned about you four. Then his final action will be to move up to here, as if he's positioning something. And then that is the end of the round, guys, and unfortunately the end of the session as well. So we have 3 more rounds of Sally's fast healing, if we've got that. Yeah, we've got that written down. Then we're leaving ourselves in a bit of a pickle here. Briny pickle. Let me get rid of this here. But for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us. Apologies as well, again, for the tech issue. If you're viewing this at a later time, it should roll directly through on the playlist. But for those who are joining us live, my apologies for that. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the game, or the campaign we're playing, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section down below, and I'll endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. There's also a link down below to the Dungeon Musings Discord server, where all of us are active, and we have a channel there dedicated to the Spires of Paridar campaign, to most of the other games we run on the channel, as well as most of the campaigns we have on the channel. There's also things like Find a Group or GM Discussion. There is a terrific community that has built up over the years over there, and you are more than welcome to join us. There's also a link down below to our friends at Noble Knight Games. Noble Knight Games is the preeminent unionized retailer of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs in North America. Not only do they have an incredible selection of new role-playing games, board games, and card games, they have an unmatched selection of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs. If they don't have something in stock that you're looking for, you can put it on a want list, and they'll send you an email when it comes in. But if you make a purchase of $10 or more through their website, be sure to enter the code MUSERFROST, all caps, all one word. It is in the description of the video. And you will save yourself 10% on your purchase. That's going to change as of the 15th. So if you're listening to this at a later date, just come back to one of our more recent videos and you'll see what the current discount code is there. The last thing I will say is a huge thank you to our stalwart illuminators who have helped us kick off 2025 with a bang. The bang being Basil's pistol, I guess, going off. Or the sound of Igor's percussive sedation striking with a critical hit. We'll be back in 2 weeks' time, but until then, we hope that we gave you a few hours to take your mind off the troubles of our world and think about the troubles that our illuminators are uncovering and trying to thwart. They knew this was going to be a stalwart and challenging last stand against Gwendolyn Fallow as this magic is worked. Is this the worst of what they have to see? My planning sheet says probably not, but we'll see what happens next in 2 weeks' time. Until then, for those listening at home, thank you again for joining us, and until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.